São Paulo, to be more precise. Interlagos is the exact location. Traditional racetrack, and we're going for the 5th round of the FIA World Endurance Championship.
I know this track from when I was a kid watching Ayrton Senna doing magic here.
Love coming here, love coming to the track. I think it's one of the old schools. It's got a bit of a rustic edge about it. I think you can see in the distance what it is actually about.
I've followed lots of racing action from this track. Lots of F1 championships being decided here.
I think with this track it's relentless. It doesn't stop, even the straight. You know, it's kind of like a 180 degrees curve getting back to turn one. I think the elevation, people are surprised by that. It really puts a hard job on the tyres, particularly stints are very long.
It's a track that you need to find a lot of rhythm. You need to get into the flow of this track to really find speed, to find the last tenths.
1 week before the race, we prepare the event, doing some sim session with the 3 drivers, and we try to train each other, like working on the driving, on the setup.
The feeling is pretty good. We showed good reliability in Le Mans, so now we need to find some more performance. We have more races this year to do it.
It's an anti-clockwise track. I think that's the biggest thing, you know, coming here as a driver, very different. Of course, you've got to think naturally about your neck. Your neck's stronger on the other side for taking the forces the other way. So I know a lot of people in the past have had issues here.
Alors sur l'event au Brésil, la grosse difficulté c'est que c'est un circuit qui tourne à l'envers. Donc toutes nos routines de pit stop elles sont inversées, c'est comme un miroir. Donc les mécaniciens ils sont habitués à faire leur routine à chaque événement et ils sont vraiment timés dans la seconde. Et là en fin de compte la difficulté c'est vraiment faire le miroir. Donc nous sur la 94 par exemple on a swipé les 2 gunners avant et arrière pour qu'ils aient les mêmes réflexes habituels, seulement ils passent du train arrière au train avant.
De sangler les pilotes, donner la gourde au pit stop et après dans le box je m'occupe de tout ce qui est boîte de vitesse sur la voiture, sur la 93. Et ben, le défi pour nous c'est déjà de s'habituer au sens inverse. Par exemple pour les changements de pilote, ne pas gêner le gars qui refuel la voiture. Il y a beaucoup moins de place vu qu'on est tous alignés du même côté. C'est un peu plus serré que d'habitude.
Le set-down.
Ouais mais le set-down c'est pas du setup, sinon c'est pas un setup.
Ah Raphaël, tu sais jouer sur les mots Raphaël. C'est vrai que ça dit va bien.
Il y a 2 gens sous la voiture.
88.
Sur le Yves.
Sur le Yves.
Ouais. Tu vois les forges? Ça va pas mais
Allez. Ouais, talent. Ça fait des... C'est vrai.
Ah, regarde.
You struggle for grip. We've suffered a bit more, I think, than other manufacturers got on top of that. I think it's something we want to work on. We've went forward during the weekend, but if you're just missing a little bit in this championship, it's quite punishing. We're quite far away from the next best. Hopefully it comes closer in the race, but we clearly have not been quite on top of where we need to be, and that's where you end up.
We don't have the pace yet to fight with the base guys, and that's really something we have to work hard on to make sure that we grab some tenths, of a second from now on until the end of the year, just to get as close as possible to the base guys.
So I'm Victor, I'm a perfo engineer with car 93. I'm here since the beginning of the project. We have 3 different roles. Like the first one is reliability in terms of chassis, like checking that everything is working properly, all the sensors that we need are working fine and getting the best analysis from them. Then the second one is the driving with the drivers, like trying to help them improve session after session. And the third one, I will say, is more the performance side, like setup, preparing the mapping for the car that will help the driver during the session and during the race. We spend the whole day in front of the computer. We have all we need in terms of communication. We have the intercom, we can speak to everyone in the team. Yeah, we have basically all the information. We have the telemetry, we have a lot of cameras. We can see the pit lane, we can see the inside of the garage. So it's like the really backstage of the garage.
Drivers parade apparently.
Reasonably sunny today, quite a bit hotter than we've had in the previous couple of days. So I think tire management is going to be challenging. It's a very abrasive circuit, and it's been quite challenging on the tires.
This race will be decided by who manages tires best. So I think it will be about getting a feel for that as early as possible in the race. To be sure we make the right choices in terms of tire strategy, to be sure we have the right approach in terms of driving, you know, how hard we can push those tires. So yeah, I think that's the game plan. Lots of passionate fans around the track already, and yeah, looking forward to go racing.
Pace is very good, Nico. Pace is very good. Gap to Andlauer 7.9. Well done, Nico. Well done. Very strong.
Feel very long around this track because you do so many laps. I think I did like 85 laps or so. But in those 85 laps, we gained more than 10 places in the overall classification. So that's very, very good. Well, I think we really handled that first couple stints really well in terms of managing the tires.
The car is feeling better than in the practice. It's like it's coming alive better on the hard tire here. It's the first time I do the hard. The warm-up is incredibly hard, but once it's up to temperature, it's actually feeling quite handy.
We have had a 5 seconds penalty following a small contact with a BMW. So we had a small touch. I passed him, and after we've got an unsafe release at the pit stop. So we got a 10-second penalty for that. But let's say we are still in the game, but we are missing a little bit of pace at the end of the stint. We are struggling with the rear tires mainly.
Dave, we believe we are comfortable with Deg and where you can push them more if you can.
He pushed me up. I don't know, maybe I have damage, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was a difficult race for the 94. We had a bit of a difficult start, lost a couple of places. Some penalties as well in the first couple of hours, which really put us on the back foot, put us into traffic. Which made the tire management quite difficult as well. So yeah, we were kind of constantly playing catch up, and unfortunately we didn't really get any reward for that at the end.
Overall, a very good race. Nico had a brilliant start, very good first 2 stints. Then Michael as well, very good pace. And in the end, yeah, my last stint was okay. I mean, considering I had the tires from the qualifying, and I didn't have the same compound left to right, so I struggled a lot with balance. Started P16 or 17 and came back 8th, scoring some good points. And, it's our duty to, as a team, to operate the car in the best way as possible, because today we have a car to fight in front. We're going to need to be doing a perfect job, and I think that's what we did today.